Let's make it a good day. We do it our own ways.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, with so much cooking and baking, I can't actually act like that didn't just happen. But anyway, with so much cooking and baking happening this time of year, our kitchens can get real messy real fast. And when it comes to cleaning, you don't need to reach for Lysol or other sprays. You may already have all the ingredients you need at home. Here with this kitchen cleaning hacks audience, give it up for the laundry guy, Patrick Richardson. Well, try following that.
You know what?
Bet you didn't follow something like that on Good Morning America. Yeah.
You know, I did not see anybody. No. Rarely am I speechless. You know?
I host the show and I'm speechless.
Right.
Yeah. And Bjorn literally just asked behind the curtain, can I take this home? Yeah. No, it's.
I don't want to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Where are we starting, my friend?
So we're going to start here. And the thing I was thinking is like, during the holiday season, like you have a lot of people in your house, the kids are home, you just need sort of quick things to clean all the time.
Yes.
I wasn't thinking about deep cleaning. This is just every day to kind of get you through. And the first thing is you want to just tackle the cabinets because of jelly fingerprints and all that sort of thing. This is just vinegar and water. You just spray vinegar and water on the cabinets and grab a towel, and it will take all the fingerprints, all the the schmutz and whatever off, and you can do it in just seconds. You can do the whole kitchen.
And nothing, I'm trying to think of people's worry. The vinegar and oil, it's not going to hurt any type of cabinet. It's not going to ruin anything.
It's fine. That's the reason we're going with vinegar. It dries really quickly, so it's not going to be wet on the wood. If you have like wood cabinets, for example, it's going to dry really quickly, and it's great on wood. The problem is it's not great on stone.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's too acidic. The reason it works so well is because of the acid, but the acid is too acidic for stone. So for stone, when you're kind of wiping down the countertops, and I did this probably 20 times on Thanksgiving, you can use vodka. Vodka is one of my favorite, I know. Vodka is one of my favorite sort of, cheap cleaners. It's great on clothes, but it's great
One of my favorite things, yeah.
It's great like on your stone countertops. And the thing about it is vodka it's food safe. This is barely food safe. It's really cheap, but it is food safe. And it's very antibacterial.
Oh.
So it's great on the countertops. I mean, even if like you were like raw chicken or something, I mean, it's that antibacterial.
So you don't need to spend those fancy 409s or whatever. Oh, it's antibacterial. If you have vodka, that's all you really need.
Yeah, it's really all I would ever use because those cleaners aren't
Row
really
3 is really into this. I'm loving her. Patrick, she is a believer. Every time she is like, yes.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And then, the thing is you might want something that smells nice. Use that at the end of the day. Like use the vodka while you're cooking and whatever. And if you want to clean, with something so the kitchen smells nice when you walk out, use it right before you leave.
Thank you for saying that, because you know what I do? I do this. I'm your friend, and I'm my mother's son, so she's a cleaning machine. I do that, and then the Home Court line of products, the Courtney Cox that Patrick introduced me to that I'm now obsessed with, they are a little pricey, so that's what I do.
Yeah.
I do the hard cleaning with that, and then I go over, because her stuff smells so good, and I save. Those products last longer.
Yeah, you should smell this. It smells like Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's the Times Fraser Fir, and the Times is local.
Yeah.
To us in Minneapolis, but yeah, it smells like Christmas.
Oh my! And that's a cleaning product?
Yeah, it's a cleaning.
Okay,
product.
I'll take that home.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yours.
Yeah.
That's yours now.
Thank you.
I brought it to you.
Thank you. Okay, where are we moving to?
The sink. The thing about this, well, actually, let's do the stove first.
Okay.
So the stove, things spill over, and all you have to do is take a half a lime or a lemon, whatever's around, sprinkle some baking soda, and use this to scrub. And it will scrub everything. When you are done...
Mom, did you hear that? She's having sink problems right now. Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
This is amazing. It's also great on the sink. And when you do it on the sink, if you have a disposer, then you just push it down the drain and do the disposer at the same time.
I do citrus down the disposal to deodorize it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can clean the sink with the half a lemon and baking soda, because it basically sort of bubbles, it creates a chemical reaction. It's kind of like using hydrogen peroxide because it creates this chemical reaction. And you can just scrub with that and then push it down the drain.
And it takes most stuff off
It'll
the
take
sink?
everything off. You will probably never find, like this would work better than a scouring pad.
Really?
Yeah, because you get the grit from the baking soda.
And then the acid of
From
the
the
lemon or lime. Is it a lime?
Yeah.
Oh, lemon. Okay, it
It's a
doesn't
lime.
matter. Okay.
This is a lime, but you could use either one. To be honest with you, this was what was available.
Yeah, that is crazy. Okay.
Yeah, so it also works on the sink.
Yeah.
And then this is one of my favorite tips.
Okay.
Stainless steel. A lot of people have stainless steel in their kitchen.
Yeah.
And it gets fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
This
My
is how
refrigerator is,
Yeah, so this is how you stop that. You use rubbing alcohol and you spray everything down and then wipe it down. But here is the magic to this whole thing. Once you've wiped everything down with the rubbing alcohol, you take a few drops of olive oil and you buff it in, and it will be completely streak-free. And you can touch it and nothing will happen.
Okay. Repeat that step again. Okay, so clean it.
Clean it with rubbing alcohol because you have to get all the oil off.
Okay.
Buff in a few drops of olive oil, and I mean you can put your hands on it and you cannot touch it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you like that, row 3?
Yeah.
You like that? Okay. We have a few more tips and then we're going to go into the audience. The audience will ask some questions for Patrick that I'm sure you're thinking of. That and more right after this. That's crazy.
It's one of the most amazing tips I've ever had.
Let's make it a
Welcome back. Welcome back. More with the laundry guy, Patric Richardson. Don't forget to follow him on social media and stop at a store at the Mall of America, Mona Williams. When you come visit the Jason Show, you have to go to the Mall of America. I think it's a law. Anyway.
It is. It should be.
Okay, let's switch places. What's this last thing here?
So this is you get stains on your aprons and your linens and your dish towels, that sort of thing. And this is also really easy because we'd already cut up the lime.
Yeah, we already have the lime.
So for just about any stain, this happens to be blueberry, you sprinkle a little baking soda on it, and then you squeeze the lime on it, and it's going to foam, and then you hit it with a hit of vinegar. And basically what happens is that foaming is lifting this stain out. If we give this 45 seconds, the stain will be gone. You could really just rinse this out, and if it was the tablecloth, you could just let it dry and put it back on the table.
Really?
Yeah, you don't even have to wash it.
You don't have to wash it from here.
No, just rinse it. Just rinse it.
And like all of the things, is it because there's a chemical reaction?
Yeah,
happening?
it's a chemical reaction. It's the sort of the same reaction that's happening with the stove and the sink. It's the acid. It's an acid, and baking soda is a base, so it's an acid and a base. And when they react, it sort of foams and.
I'm going to kick off the questions because I have one, and it's a compliment wrapped into a question. I DM Patrick sometimes, and I hate doing it, but I got this, and how do I get this up? Here's a general tip that you gave me, but I have a question about it. I have, I'm wearing it today, actually. I have a zip up, and it has a collar on it, and that's gray, and I wear makeup, obviously, for my job around my neck, and I get makeup on that little popped collar. You told me something that I was like, really? It has helped me. Dish soap. I texted you and I go, for makeup, I put Courtney Cox dish soap on there, Patrick. I did. I'm in my kitchen. I'm like, this has been a few weeks. I don't know if this is going to get out. And I rubbed out.
Yeah.
Out. I didn't scrub hard. What is it with dish soap and makeup?
Well, it's funny. If you think about makeup, makeup remover, when you take your makeup off, it's oily. You're using an oily soap on an oily product. So that's like makeup remover. Makeup remover is also oily because basically the simplest answer is the oil in the dish soap is causing the oil in the makeup to float. And when it floats, it rinses off. I mean, that's the short answer of what just happened.
It's crazy. I'm not kidding. And I put and is it, Patrick, is it any dish soap?
It's anything other than the most common one. And the reason is the most common one, which happens to be blue.
Yeah.
The reason is it is so acidic that it will make a mark. So you could use any other dish soap. I mean, that dish soap is so effective at taking a lasagna pan. It's just too harsh for fabric, but anything else will work.
Anything else will work.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, audience. I wear a lot of shirts. I do it all the time. I do it with, does it work on any type of makeup, like lipstick and stuff?
Yeah, it's actually great on lipstick.
Really?
Yeah.
Because lipstick is hard, isn't it?
The two most hard stains in my world are lipstick and barbecue sauce. And it will take out lipstick.
Why barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce because it's oily and it also has that tomatoey color. So you're getting the oil and the tomato. So it is, barbecue sauce I think is the very hardest stain to remove of anything.
I'm going to ask a question about sweaters, because here's another tip that you gave me. Sweaters. Wool sweaters, and people think cashmere is such a sensitive, precious fabric that you can't clean it. Is that true?
It's absolutely not true. The cashmere goats like stand on the side of the mountain and get rained on. And nothing happens to them.
I mean, it's a point. He has a point. They come from goats.
I mean, the thing is, it's hair, and the cashmere hair is like stronger than our own hair. So we wash our hair, so why couldn't we wash a cashmere sweater?
So what's the best way to wash?
The easiest way to wash it is you can hand wash it with shampoo. The quicker way to wash it is to put it in a mesh bag, but you have to put it in one really, really tight. Like it needs to be like a sausage, and toss it in the washing machine.
Hear that, row 3? You got that? Mm-hmm. We're going to go into the audience to ask questions for Patrick when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. I wash mine ever since you said that. I do the bag. Comes out fine.
They're great.
And then I lay it out. Welcome back. Don't forget to come see us in the new year. Eventbrite.com. Search The Jason Show. Can't wait to see you when I get back from vacation. Whenever Patrick is here, we love to get our audience involved and have them ask the laundry guy their questions, because I know when you're watching this, you're thinking, oh, I have a situation I wish I could ask Patrick. Well, now you can. Audience, give it up for Brittany, everybody. Come here, Brittany. Come right over here, my friend. Go ahead, take the microphone. Brittany, that's Patrick. What's your question?
Hi, Patrick. So I recently dropped some vegetable oil on the floor, and it splattered up on my pants, and it went through the washer and the dryer, and so now I've got an oil stain on my pants.
So we're actually going to kind of do the same thing as makeup. We're going to use something oily. So you can use dish soap, you could use liquid hand soap, you can buy oily laundry like spot removers. The trick is since it's already been through the dryer, you want to put it on kind of thick, and then you want to let it rest. And I would let it rest like 3 hours. I would not, however, let it rest overnight. You don't actually want it to dry out. You want the oil, because if it dries out, the oily effect is gone.
Okay.
So we want the oil to still be oily. So like 3 hours, and then toss it in the washer, and it'll be just fine.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
There's Brittany. Thank you, friend. That sound good to you, row 3? Perfect, yeah. Where's Deb? Deb, come on down, Deb. Give it up for Deb, everybody. Right here, my friend. Hi, you look so beautiful, Deb. You look so beautiful. Deb, that's Patrick. Go ahead and ask your question.
Hi, Patrick. I'm wondering, what are your thoughts about the laundry, the pads, the
pods?
No, not the pods.
Not the pods.
The sheets, the laundry sheets that are environmentally friendly. You don't use plastic. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, he will give it to you, believe me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, you picked a great topic, Deb.
Yeah, okay. If you want to use them because they're easy, great. If you want to use them because they're environmentally friendly, and I have not researched this personally, however, there is tons of controversy because they contain microplastics. So if you're buying them because they're more environmental, you could pick something a little better. The one thing I will tell you is if I was using them, I would cut them in half because you don't need a whole one. I've found that sometimes they don't dissolve. Truthfully, they're not my favorite thing.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Deb. Happy holidays, lovey. Be careful walking back there. Patrick, let me pick up on that. All of these, how do I phrase it? Modern convenience products like the pods, and they come up with these new inventions. Is there any invention over the last 15 years that you actually do like? You know what I mean by that.
I actually love the technology of the washing machine and the fabrics because they've improved so much.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, both of those things I love. The thing is, like, the Victorians, I mean, going all the way back, they had this figured out. And the reason we know that is because all of those clothes have survived and they're in museums.
Oh.
So we know that those things worked. So all of these sort of modern things, they might be easier, but I don't necessarily think they're better.
I've never asked you this, and it just popped in my mind. Is there a washing, I mean, you don't have to endorse one, but is there a type of washing machine that we should kind of go for? Because there's, you know, the front load, there's the top load, there's ones that marry you if it wants to. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. I mean,
I would marry a washing machine.
yeah.
Actually. Sorry, Ross. But I think the trick is to find the machine that works for you. Like, I have a front loader because it's hard for me to reach to the bottom of a top loader.
Oh.
So it's easier for me to get into the front loader. The other thing is I would look for one that has an express cycle. So like a 30-minute or a 15-minute wash cycle, because that's my favorite. It's long enough to clean our clothes.
Yeah, my mom looked for that in a dishwasher too. Where's Lori? Hi, Lori. Give it up for Lori, everybody. Lori, go ahead and hold that. What's your question for Patrick?
I got a brand new pink sweater, wore it once, and then my dogs jump up on me, and I have all over the front of me. What do I do to get dog mud off?
Do you want to wash it? Because if you want to wash it, the easiest thing to do is to add baking soda to the washing machine. When you add a tiny bit of detergent, because we use way too much, tiny bit of detergent and baking soda. If you want to hand wash it, use a really, really soft brush, like a horsehair brush, and a bar of laundry soap, and just scrub the spots, and it'll come right out.
Awesome.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Give it up for Patrick, everybody. Don't forget to pick up a copy. Don't forget to pick up a copy of his book, House Love. And for more information, head to the laundryevangelist.com. And again, Mona Williams is this great store in the Mall of America. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody.